The court issued this order considering a request made by the Criminal Investigations Department, who submitted a report pertaining to the investigations regarding the blaze on board the vessel. Meanwhile, media spokesperson of police, DIG Ajit Rohana, said the court ordered the CID to inspect the vessel along with the officers of the Government Analysts Department. The Sri Lanka Navy stated steps were taken to dispatch divers this afternoon to investigate a suspected leak in the vessel's stern. Posting a tweet, the Indian High Commission in Sri Lanka said, quote, Operation Sagara Raksha 2 reaches a milestone, unquote. Publishing photographs on the same tweet, the Indian High Commission said, quote, salvos have finally embarked on the MV Express Pearl after dousing the fire. Assessments are being carried out, unquote.
How did the blaze occur?
It is our responsibility to assist a vessel in distress. The fire had truly broken out after nearly 23 hours since they anchored at the outer harbour. We managed to control it with the resources we possess. We used 3 tugs. Unfortunately, due to a low pressure system which formed in the Bay of Bengal, a cyclonic storm occurred. Because of strong winds, the fire began to spread faster. This is the longest time operations of the port have been hampered in recent history.
How has the environment been impacted through the tragedy?
The west coastline of Sri Lanka has been dealt the highest damage as a result of the calamity. Certain material which fell overboard from the vessel have been located from the southern shoreline of the country as well. Environmentalists predicted from the outset that the southern shoreline of Sri Lanka could also be impacted due to the blaze. Plastic material which has washed ashore in coastal areas such as Waligama, Midigama, Gurubadula and Kalukanda have already begun polluting the pristine southern coastline of Sri Lanka, which is a popular tourist destination. Members of the armed forces and Coast Guard engaged in clean-up activities along the southern coast for a third day today. The Sarakkua beach in Pamunugama and the Nigambu beach were also cleared with the intervention of the Navy and Air Force. A Dutch company is currently monitoring the vessel and will be involved in assessing the damage and in the matter of claiming insurance. The same Dutch company was assigned this task when the MT New Diamond caught fire previously. However, authorities have received severe backlash against the non-receipt of compensation over the fire on board the MT New Diamond. There is a rumor that 2 or 3 people aligned with the government and are connected to arms dealing have brought down these teams and will pocket the compensation. This is a highly regarded company named Smith Salvage. They went to the location with our authorities and will board the vessel with our authorities. Stalwarts of the government have claimed, given the troubled times we are in, this compensation would be of assistance to us.
Can the blaze on board the vessel be taken lightly?
The red dot is the ship, and in the last few days, up until yesterday, you can see that we've actually had the plastic going. We know that it has been even found off Mathura and Dondra. But there is this material, a lot of this offshore. So they're actually going through. That's on the 31st. But what is happening is I see this little bit which is coming out by Friday, that is actually going all the way back. So now it's going to push the plastic all the way up north past Kalpiti. Time, because the plastic will never degrade. It doesn't sink into the ocean. So it'll be going back and forth, back and forth. When the monsoon finishes, the currents will go the other day. As I just said, it will go to Indonesia in about 40 to 50 days. And when the monsoon changes in September, October, it will go back and it will end up in Maldives. If all the plastics which was released from the containers are in the ocean, that's 3 billion particles. It'll go to Sri Lanka, it'll be all the way around Sri Lanka. It'll go as far as Indonesia on one side, then of course Maldives, and then as far as Somalia. The whole of the strip of the Indian Ocean and also India.